And the worst part of all is, guys, if there's a group of men you should not get pregnant for, is Dutch men.
What up, this is Solo Traveler ORD, back with another video review. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, hit that bell while you're right here. So with this review, we're gonna go over some passport bros haters. We have more women talking about passport bros and their experience dealing with other men or men in general who travel. So let's go ahead and jump into these videos without any further ado. So this is the first video. Let's see what's going on.
The passport bros in Japan are on a whole nother level, and they
Really?
genuinely terrify me. And yes, I'm talking about the ones with GI Bills specifically. You know, the ones I took classes with, and the only reason they're there is because they have the GI Bill. I will just be sitting in class minding my own business, and then you just hear one of them sit there and moan, "I really need a Japanese wife to get the visa." I'm like, okay, like, we get it.
Sound like a hater.
Why you're here, but the way that they're so proud of themselves, like it's some sort of big accomplishment to move to Japan, and then will literally go out of their way.
Hold on, I gotta stop it right there. Like, the mentality, what it takes for you to move from one country to another, that is hard to do. Think about it. If you have roots in one city, you own house, you know, basically property, maybe even several properties, you know, you have a car and several things. It is hard to move, especially to another country where they don't speak the language, your native tongue. All of that is hard in itself, trying to relocate. So for her to say that, trying to diminish the amount of effort it takes for you to move, not just to another city, but to another country. Come on, lady, you can do better.
Be like, I only want a Japanese woman. No other woman will do it for me. Western women suck. Like, I literally knew a guy that got a Japanese girlfriend at my university. He was one of these GI Bill passport bros, and he literally was like, I gotta get a new apartment because I want my girlfriend to move in, and we're gonna get
Sounds like a man.
We've been dating 2 weeks. Slow your roll. Like, what are you doing? This is a stranger. I have not seen that level of desperation in any other passport bros ever. Like, the ones in Japan are like so desperate.
Sounds like you're hating that none of them wants to scoop you up and take care of you. That's what it sounds like to me. And this is very common with a lot of these women from the West, whenever they leave the West and go to another country and see how men, you know, want to take care of women. Because a lot of these women are the first ones to yell out saying that men are dusty and they don't want to take care of them. Well, when we go to another country, we know what's up. We're going to take care of women. We want to do that here in the West, but unfortunately in the culture, you know, we will be punished for doing that. So that is why it is better for men to leave, go to other countries and do this, because we don't get punished for this. Let's move on. Yeah, right here it says African women stop having kids with tourists. All right, so what's going on with this?
African women, come to the front. Come to the front of the classroom. Don't be afraid. I know every time I call you guys out, you know, just know we are not going to kikiki. Okay? Stop having kids with tourists. Especially African women in the big cities and in the tropical countries along the coast. Stop having kids with tourists. First, in fact, stop having sex with tourists without protection. Let's start there.
Jesus Christ.
Now you're going to catch some weird-ass disease that you have no clue that maybe it's not even on the continent. And you go to the hospital, they can't even find cure for, because it's not even diagnosed in Africa. Stop having sex without protection with tourists. And the biggest of them all, stop having kids with tourists. Anytime somebody tells you, I'm shortly in the country for 2 weeks, short and sweet, in and out as you go. Because if you're curious, you know, maybe you're curious to just know how the Wazungus do it, the Chinese do it, the Vietnamese, you know, those Arab people do it. Short and sweet. You don't have to get pregnant.
Wait a minute, she's promoting 304ism? Wait a minute, what's going on here? So she say just have your fun with them and keep it short and sweet. So either they're selling it or just giving it away. I don't know, but that's just what it sounds like to me.
What is wrong with you people? Now you're coming on the internet crying about your German man that left you with no kids, with no money to support your children. You're crying about a man that told you that I'm from Austria. You have no clue. You didn't even look in the passport to confirm that he actually comes from Austria. You can't even pronounce his name when you go to the embassy. Do not do this for your kids. Do not do this to your kids. Now you're left with a half child in Africa in the village suffering. People will be like, this child is a Muzungu. Why is she suffering here and going to school barefoot? Now you'll be more depressed. And then you're crying on the internet for this person to come and help you. He's a 67-year-old man that doesn't even know TikTok exists. Doesn't even know what TikTok is. He has no time for TikTok because he is busy taking his pressure medication. Do not do this to your children. If it's for fun and you just want to experiment, you do you. You do not have to get pregnant. That's the message. Because I'm tired of this thing. I go on TikTok every day. Or somebody's crying about an Austrian man. Somebody's crying about, I don't know. No.
Interesting how she's pointing out certain countries where you have a certain type of men. So I find it interesting and funny that, you hear a lot about, especially African women will talk bad about American black men and how, don't deal with black men or they want to make sure they get money, extract money out of them. And it's interesting that these women, they're quick to lay down with men from these other types of countries and have kids with them. So that's interesting.
No. They cannot come to Africa many years ago, steal our land, and also come to Africa 2024, make you pregnant and leave you in poverty. Do not do that. At least if you're going to get pregnant, at least make sure you know the details of this person and you can actually go to the embassy and verify that at least the child services of their country can help you support your child. And the worst part of all is, guys, if there's a group of men you should not get pregnant for, is Dutch men. Because in the Netherlands, if a man has not signed the birth certificate, he's not the father. Even if he does the DNA is 100%. Here, he's a father by signing the birth certificate. So if you had sex and he got you pregnant and he left the country and he's not signed the birth certificate, there is nothing you will do to him. Anyway, I don't know why I'm irritated, because I don't want this nonsense to continue. Oh my God.
Yo, that's a lot to take in right there. Oh man, that's what's been going on over there. Yo, let's move on. So this is a response from Carlos Red. Go ahead and check out his channel. I'm going to tag him in this video as well.
Sisters who are looking to date non-African men, specifically white men.
Okay. It's strange how she promotes and encourages YT European men, specifically Dutch men, to travel to Africa and be passport bros. But at the same time, she attacks black American men for doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I remember that. So several weeks ago or even months ago, she was talking bad down on passport bros, especially black men. I'm not sure if you guys remember that video I did on her on that. And she had a lot of discouraging things to say about black men and saying how black men are broke and dusty and coming over there and so forth. But, when it comes down to these dudes from Dutch, whatever, all she has to say is don't get pregnant by them. Interesting.
Now, she is a known swirler. So I thought that was kind of strange. And I had mentioned this on this live stream with some of her followers. And they were playing dumb like they didn't know what I was talking about. Are you serious? I'm like, yes, she does promote it. It didn't take me long to find at least one video. She always doing it. So why such hypocrisy? And why did she go out of her way to misinterpret what some guys said in a video? Now, this has nothing to do with Brandon O'Dara. This is what she said about those other guys. Okay, she took what they said out of context. Now, she needs Brandon O'Dara because it's something wrong with him. So she can use him as an example for passport bros when he only represents himself. All right? Ignore these people. You go to Africa and you meet the lady of your choice or whatever, you know, who you're compatible with, or wherever place in the world you go. It doesn't matter. It's your life. It's your business. Passport Bros for the win. I'm out.
Yeah, good advice right there. Like I said, go ahead and check out Carlos Red. Check out his channel. I'm tagging him so you guys could go ahead and help support his channel. So let me know what you guys think about this video. You know, leave some comments below because, hey, you guys seen how that woman, she went hard against black passport bros in the past, and now she's talking about her women and not getting pregnant by these other men from other countries. It's kind of interesting what's going on. So, but yo, leave a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.